Hello. The game has started. It's me to go first. I have a Val heavy rack with the V and the U, so not ideal. Vodal looks okay. And I'll draw a little bit better here. The duplicate I. Oh, I have Bainite. Currently does not play. Wondering if there is anything through the D. I have the anti-prefix, anti-bide, no good. What about, okay, anti-pole, Bainite still doesn't play. Which is a shame. Have the anti-prefix, so let's see if I have anything with the floaters. I don't think anti-bite is good. Be paint plus an I. Does the V assist? Anti-vibe. Antipode. I thought it was antipole. Antipode. Oh, Vodal is good. Wow, almost overlooked that. That was handy. Bainite for 71. And I draw the W and the F. So won't be bingoing. And 3 E's. But hopefully I can score somewhere on the board. I have WAF here. But that leaves behind a whole bunch of E's. Druxy, okay, 54 for opponent. My M plays next to the I. Theme no good. W plays here. Few for 34, that gives back a fair bit to opponent. Nothing to go in front of the U. I think I'm going with WAF. Bit Val heavy, but it's a good score and it doesn't give much back. Okay, I draw another E, which was to be expected since there were about 9 in the bag. So seam, I have seam and then R-E-E. Not seeing. Oh, Meniere's, but that's 1 E too many. Okay, opponent scores well there. And I can't really take advantage of the overlap. apart from a play like C for 29, which doesn't really gives back plays to opponent as well. So do I have an EM play? Empress. Maybe just Z sorts the rack out. 24. Not a bad rack leave. Yeah, I'm going with this. So I have creamers through an R. Looking at options as for sevens. Have the re prefix and Ammerses, I think, is good. So Ammerses, and then don't know what else. I think Ammerses is good. Or am I mixing that up? Okay, opponent bingos. He's now a fair bit ahead. The P, an EM play. M, not seeing it. Camp, I have. Scream. The R not in the right. What is that? Craythur. Wow. That's quite a fancy play. Don't think I've ever seen that one before. Okay, screamer onto an R, screamed onto a D. Anything through the T. Cremates. That works. 82. Duplicate the G's, so not ideal. Plong. Plongs for 30. Do I have a 7? I have the song component and the long component of a word. Wow. What rating is this, David Garland? 1935. He's got some impressive word knowledge. Sukinil and Craythur. Wow. Impressive. What to do here? Well, now I'm a fair bit behind. So I'll just wondering if I can retain the S somehow and still score well from the P. Golpus. I don't want to interfere with this floater too much. It's the only really useful one for me on this board. Yeah, gulp for 21. I draw the ing ending. Seining is good, I think, and Z's. So that's an option. Okay. Seining, I don't think there's an... Is there an anagram of seining? Not seeing it. A fairly balanced rack, this one. Fertile. Fertile doesn't play currently, but perhaps opponent will play something ending in R, and that'll gift me fertiler. That's not going to happen. There are no R's left. So I'll have to be looking at playing an 8 through a floater. The C only just available with an overlap from the L. That's highly unlikely. This column K is still the bingo lane. Okay, opponent has played Ween. One S to come, and the J. Flecked. Is that good? Flecked for 30. Is there definitely no bingo? Fire for 33. Vat-like. No place for vat-like. Still a bingo behind. Not seeing a great spot for my V, just looking at the C, but that's a blank, so it's not going to score tremendously. Looking at the V and the A here. Not seeing a play there. Still quite bingo-y tiles, so maybe opponent will bingo through that R. Do I have a bingo through the R? Unlikely with the K and the V, but never give up. Have a little bit of time to look for one. Not seeing it. I have Kevil on my rack. Kevil. Kevil. I think, is that good? Kevil. And I have my K. Okay, Botargos. Wow. Another very nice word that I've never seen before. So opponent playing very well at the moment. perhaps fire was the wrong move, but I had to create bingo lanes anyway. I was that far behind, so I think it was still the right move. Just not seeing great plays. Do I have Carl? Looks okay for 26. Elative, but no spot for it. Relative from an R. Still looking at column B, but not looking great. Don't have a great play here, I don't think. Nothing for going under JA apart from an I, so that's no good. Down to 2 and a bit minutes. Botargo, Scrather. I have Axel here for 20. 2 in the bag. Not seeing much better on offer. And I draw the M. So opponent has a great last 7. Head out. I don't think head out is good, or out head. Out. What to do with this last set of 6? Autoed. Okay, I'll be looking to get rid of a V and an M. Opponent will be looking to get to 600. Don't think he'll quite get there. Meave is good onto an E, but that doesn't quite work. I guess evict, but I can't get rid of the V and the M, which is a shame. Oh, almost, but I might play vote here. Vote for 22, or evict for 18. Yeah, vote seems to probably be the one. Oh, I didn't look at this spot. I don't think there was anything Vimy or... So, Yeah. And final score, 598 to my opponent, 433 to me. Let's have a look at what we missed. It was me to go first. Voodoo for 26. Voodoo. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've seen that. For 28. Voodoo. I like that. I'll remember that for next time, but not far behind. Couple of points. Antipode for 69 was opponent's. Bay Knight seems best here for me. Druxy for opponent 54. And then Fumet for 36. I scored 35 with WAF. ES a better rack leave than triple EMS. So Fumet onto the T, but that does give points back to opponent. So not a huge fan of that. It's just an easy 30-point play for opponent. So not a huge difference in those. Door Eyes 45 through the O. That's quite nice. And then Door Eyes. Our opponents asked why I didn't even know I didn't allow comments on the channel. Just told opponent that he asked why I don't have comments set up on the channel, and I actually didn't realize that I didn't have comments set up. Anyway, I'll change that so viewers can leave comments. Dorais for 45, that was quite nice through the O. Opponent went with Prized, that was also a good score, 35. Z for 24 looks, close to being best. Double E at K4. Playing down, right. I mean, that's 25, but I just thought it gave back so much to opponent. ZE takes a lot of hooks, so that wasn't to be. And then Crathur for 86. Lovely find by opponent. That was good. And then Cremate seems best for 82. Sukanil for 149, and that was kind of the death blow almost, I'd say, because I was already, mind you, we were kind of level, but yeah, to come back from 150 was always going to be an uphill battle. Lovely find, Sukanil. Hopefully I remember that. Don't know how I will, but I'd like to. Gulp for 21, Ego for 24. Yeah, I just wanted to leave behind the best possible rack leave and try score. And I didn't want to play a cross because I wanted to maximize flexibility of this lane. So I thought play to the left of the P and hopefully you can, play through the E in some fashion. Opponent's best player Onos for 28, keeping AEQ. That's interesting at J10. Playing down there. Yeah, opponent decided to dispatch of the Q. Saining for 73. That was the one I almost... it took me a while to find, I think, but I got that one down. and vowel heavy for opponent here. So I'm still only about 80 behind, so 1 bingo, but opponent scores well with ween for 30. Now fertile, just didn't have a home on this board, so file for 33, fire for... I should have played file because there was 1 L in the bag and no R's. I think I thought that the R would make a useful floater, given the... I don't know, a file's still better play, getting rid of the L, definitely. But still scored fairly well. And then a lovely find there by opponent Botargos for 64. Carl for 26 seems best for me. Joe for 41 was opponent's. Hodger for 48 at E7. Hodger, very nice. This spot cropped up a few times now for optimal scoring positions. Joe for 41 seems good though. And then vote for 22. Again, that spot, which I thought I did play that, or was it later on? This was the elative rack. I went with Axel for 20, and then opponent played headed. Headed was best for 40 through the DE. Okay, look at that. Headed, very nice. Getting Hoy and headed both doubled. Opponent went with autoed, scored quite well too, 26. And Meve, for 18, there was a play, of course, MEVE. That would have been best in terms of count back limitation, but I scored 22 for vote. Actually, 4 more points, but yeah, Meve would have still been better in terms of the overall count back. And then opponent went out with So some interesting words there to learn. I might have to make a note of them. But yeah, fantastic find by opponent, those two particularly. And congratulations to opponent for a great game. Hope you all enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.